We're ready.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Richard. You have been having some very precise thoughts about the development of Aarhus. Why do you call Aarhus a boring city?
I call it a boring city because it has been designed around quantitative rather than qualitative ends. The city functions very well materially speaking. Nothing falls down. The cars travel safely and reliably from place to place. But what's been left out has been the convivial aspect, the aspects of the city that make is enjoyable and interesting from a social point of view. My feeling is that people are busy going from one place to the other place, but the life in between the buildings is rather dull and rather alienating and isolating. That the city is often dark and quiet for most of the time, except for a few areas. And I think it could be a place that incorporated more random chance for social interaction.
Okay, that's a very general statement about Aarhus. Is there not any places where you see that it has succeeded with the way that the city is built up?
I think that the most successful parts of Aarhus were the ones built before the town planners got involved. It's everything inside the inner ring road, around the cathedral. And this is the place that people flock to, and they pay high prices to live near this area. We have a nice, charming city, but it was nothing to do with the town planners. That everything they built after the Second World War has been about avoiding all the kind of structures and building formats that lead to a place being interesting and convivial. A building doesn't have to be 200 years old to be nice, but it turns out that all the nicest areas in Aarhus are much older than the post-war period.
Okay. What's the solution then for the future?
The solution is to have a look at what we did that was right in the past and make it acceptable for our modern needs. I know that people want to have more space in their apartments, and I know that we do need to incorporate a wide variety of transport modes. So my future city is a reinterpretation of the pre-car city, relatively dense, with opportunities for a wide variety of uses inside one area. Offices, light industry, residential areas and leisure areas, all mixed up together rather than being spatially separated as they are now. So the possibility is that you can live on one street, work on another, and send the kids to a third street. All the while, there's a small artisan shoe factory 600 meters from your house where other people are working. That's the kind of city that I envisage. It is a city of relatively small buildings packed relatively close together. And that dense city is a city that we'd also be easily able to get out of on foot or by bicycle, because the countryside wouldn't be so far away. That's my vision of what we did.
Thanks very much for your interesting and provocative view about Aarhus. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I have just a picture of the name sign? It's just for Greg. I promised him. So he spells your name.